Kia ora Year 10, welcome back to school. This is term 2 and this is DBC, obviously, with me, Miss Jump. So I hope you've had a really restful break and that you're ready to start learning again, because I sure am. What we're going to be doing for the first few weeks of term 2 before we get back to school is I'm going to be teaching you a few different drawing techniques. These are going to come in really handy for when we get back to school and our new logo design project. I need you to make sure that you've got something to draw on and something to draw with. Something to draw on could be your visual diary. If you didn't get back to school in time, that's okay. See if you can find some blank paper from around the house or just use another exercise book for now. You'll also need something to draw with. This, ideally, is a pencil. If you don't have a pencil at home, you can get one from the supermarket. It's $2 or $3, just basic HB pencils from Countdown. So make sure you get that sorted before we get started.
Great, so for your first assignment, I want you to produce an oblique and an isometric cube. So the first part of this activity, we're learning how to draw an oblique view. Now, an oblique view has the face of the cube at the front of the object. So it's the first thing you see. So in this view, the face of the cube appears as a square. So start off by drawing a square using your crating techniques. So remember those construction lines, those nice soft lines. You can use a ruler if you want, or if you're feeling brave, you can just do it freehand. So using that crating technique to draw your construction lines, and then you can do the outline of your square using your bolder, darker lines. Once you've done that, you're going to start drawing the sides of your square. These are projected back from the corners of your square on a 45-degree angle. So start with the bottom corner and you're projecting a construction line just back on roughly a 45-degree angle like I've done in the video. On that same angle, you're going to project back some lines from the top right-hand corner and the top left-hand corner. All of these lines should be parallel. This means that they're all running on the same angle in the same direction. Once you've done these projection lines, you can start drawing the back and top edge of your cube. This will be a vertical line. This means that it's running up and down. From there, I drew the other back edge by drawing a horizontal line across until it meets with that projection line that I've got there. And again, like I did before, once I've got all those construction lines ready and I know where I'm drawing, I go back in and outline the edges of the object. Once you've drawn the outline of the object, you can go and do the shading. On a three-sided object like this, we will usually show a light side, a medium side, and a dark side. The side face I'm shading medium, and the top face is going to be in complete shadow, so it's going to appear the darkest. Remember when you're shading to try and keep all of your pencil strokes in the same direction. You'll see here that I'm using that technique throughout the middle where it's really easy to cover those spaces, and then I'm going around the edges and trying to blend in my pencil strokes. This is a lot easier to do with a darker pencil like a 2B or a 4B pencil rather than our standard HB pencils, which are a lot harder to actually blend. Alright, so our next view is called isometric. Isometric is a more realistic view of a 3D object. Instead of having a 2D shape and then projecting the corners back like we did in oblique, in this technique you actually have a corner or an edge of an object as the front. So you're starting off by looking at the edge of an object, kind of like this dice. We're going to start by drawing this edge here first and then projecting the sides of the object back from that edge. So I start off by drawing the front edge. From there, I'm projecting back on roughly a 30-degree angle. So it's not quite as sharp as we did in the oblique drawing. It's a little bit flatter and you're projecting back to the right and to the left of that first edge. So it's almost like you're making a 3-pronged chicken foot, and you're projecting back from the bottom and the top of that first line that you draw. What you're then going to do is draw the sides of the object that all go vertically. Remember that all of your lines should be parallel. Now you are going to draw the back top edges of your cube. Make sure that the lines that you draw are parallel to the other edges. This means that they're all running in the same direction. Once you've drawn your construction lines, you can go in and draw the outlines of the object when you know where each side ends or begins. And again, once you've finished your outline of your object, you can start shading it in. So remember, light side, medium, dark side. So have a go with these two techniques. Remember that it will take you a few tries to get it right, so just keep persisting. If you're having any trouble or you're not really sure why something isn't working out, you can always take a picture and flick me an email, or you can comment in Google Classroom. When you've got the hang of it and you've created a good example of both oblique and isometric cubes with the shading, take a photo and hand it in with the assignment for task 1. See you next time. Make good choices.